Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're in my bedroom. We are in my wardrobe. By now you've probably figured out from the title of the video that we are doing my seasonal wardrobe switchover. My wardrobe was in such a big need of a switchover, so we're going to go through that together today. If you are in need of switching over your own personal wardrobe as well, now's the perfect time to just get into your own wardrobe. We can work together. I'm going to give a few little pointers along the way about sort of my process, which is a little bit haphazard, but nonetheless the only way out is through. Yeah, let's just get going, and I'll take you back to 2 days ago when I first started this process. Let me know, you guys, down below in the comments. Are you like a capsule wardrobe person? Do you consider your wardrobe a capsule wardrobe? Do you like to collect pieces? Are you like a person who has a wardrobe stuffed full of clothes? Are you a minimalist with your clothes? I'd love to know, like, where does everyone fall on the spectrum? I don't consider myself to be like a capsule wardrobe person, but I think probably most people looking at my wardrobe would probably like classify it as a capsule wardrobe, or definitely at least a minimalist wardrobe. But yeah, let me know. I'm curious to know. Write me a comment, let me know. Welcome to the process. This is very impromptu and very sort of in the middle of everything that is happening right now, but I am so inspired right now. I've just been listening to my little solfeggio frequencies and I'm really inspired to get a fresh start going on my wardrobe switch over for this season. This has never really been a huge process for me before because I've always had a pretty minuscule and tiny wardrobe. However, even in spite of that, there's always something to do, like in the bedroom, in the areas, there's always decluttering to be done. And so today I'm just going to really be getting through as much of it as I have the energy to do. So thank you for keeping me company while I'm going through this process. I'm going to be very ruthless. Like anything that I'm not 100% of a yes about, I'm going to like take it out and it's not going to go back into my wardrobe. And so then I'll just sort of see what I'm left with at the end of the day, and hopefully I still have clothes to put on my body. It's gonna happen. All right, let's go. So what I like to do first when I'm getting into a big project like this is generally to just kind of clear out the space as much as possible so that I get a clear sense of actually everything that I own, everything that's in the space, and just removing everything that really doesn't need to be here. So here I'm moving around some boxes, I'm leaving some stuff up on the shelf that I know wants to live there, and then everything else is coming off and I'm sorting it into loose piles and categories. And that way I start to kind of divide and conquer and feel a little bit less overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that I'm suddenly looking at. So everything that is sort of similar, I'm pairing together, like these 4 little storage totes and bags that are basically housing my craft supplies and fabric, and all of that just needs to be removed from the space. Just like these 2 kind of scarves and blankets that need to go out to the studio because they actually just don't live here in this space. Likewise with my crafting things, I just simply was taking them out of the bedroom and off the bed so that they weren't kind of causing this visual clutter and distracting me from the actual task at hand, which is simply dealing with the clothing and what do I need and want in my actual wardrobe for the season. Alright, so that didn't take me as long as I expected to get through those big boxes. And everything that I have found, I'm basically putting into a few different piles. I have my pile for everything that I'm keeping, my pile for things that I'm going to sell, and then my pile for things that are just going to go straight to the op shop to donate to charity. So they're just going to go straight into bags so that I free up that space, and then I can get them into the car and out of the house. Well, we are back for day 2 and I got a whole lot done yesterday. I'm really pleased to have gone through all those boxes. Today we're getting into the actual kind of meat of the wardrobe. I've pulled out everything from my wardrobe. They're all lying on my bed now, and it actually feels like the room is so much brighter and lighter now that I've taken the clothes down. But I'm going to go through them now piece by piece and just put up the ones that I definitely know that I'm wanting to be wearing for the next season, 2 seasons even. Well, that process left me with a lot of empty hangers, so yeah, there's not a whole lot left hanging up there, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. I'm going to start tackling everything else that I have that's basically in this drawer and that drawer down there as well. This is essentially the drawer where I keep my knitwear. And yes, I'm kind of not sure if I should really, maybe I'll just take it all out, because I feel like energetically that would make me feel like I actually have gone through things. I kind of like to touch every single item so that I know that I've interacted with it. Sometimes it's easy to think that you've like gone through something correctly, but then I don't know, I feel like if you haven't actually held it in your hands, then you haven't properly done the job. I thought I would show you this drawer as well, because this is where I keep like most of my bottoms and like some of my tops here and all my leisure wear. So I'm going to take all of these out as well, and that's pretty much all of my clothes. It either lives up here hanging, down here in this drawer, or down here in this drawer. And then I have like a little collection of pajamas as well, obviously, and underwear. Alright, it's all out. I feel like I need to get my hair up now. Ooh, okay. It always feels like a little bit anxiety inducing to take everything out, but most of these are my regulars, so it's going to be pretty easy to go through them. I'm going to monitor this season like how I go with wearing some of these things, because I feel like sometimes you just have them on standby and then you just never end up wearing them. So I'll be really mindful this season about whether I'm actually wearing all of these pieces as well. But lots of these are sort of like staying for now, and we'll see how we go. Leggings. And actually I've just pulled out these 2 from my storage, which are like the shorts versions, and they're really cute colors for spring and summer actually as well, which is the season that I'm going into now. What are these? Oh, another little pair of bicycle shorts. And then I have this one pair of linen shorts. These are like somewhere between sort of pajamas and athleisure and like kind of like casual going out clothing. So yeah, I just keep them in this drawer. I feel like this t-shirt really just needs to live with my pajamas now. This one can be hung up. I have these 2 striped t-shirts. Oh, it's really raining now. And these I'm going to just see how I go with this season as well. I do like them. I just find them like, I don't know, kind of like quite tight under the arms, and like, I don't know, sometimes I just don't really like to be like really sweltered in that area, like have a little bit of like breathing room. I love navy and white for spring. Some more stripy t-shirts. I love stripes. I'm going to keep these all together just so that I can see all the ones that I have. I did pull out these skirts out of storage as well, and they're usually my go-to during summer because they're so light to throw on. I think it might be slightly early in the season, but we are getting definitely some warmer days. So I have brought them out just in case, but this one has like a big paint stain on it. So it's mainly sort of like a garden chores skirt right now. Really love wearing it. It's the perfect like chilling at home, especially if I'm going to do any gardening. And then likewise with this one, it's kind of more of like a running around and in the garden skirt. It's on my to-do list to get more of these hangers that have the clips. They're so handy. I think my chore skirts are just going to stay in my drawer. Charcoal grey. It's kind of a lightweight knit, but it's a darker colour. I think I'm going to keep it for spring and then obviously put it away for summer. I now have piles for selling, storing, donating, and taking care of. This is the out of season box. Ow. I pinched my finger. The selling box. I don't really want to put anything in here until I have it properly taken photos of and listed, so I'll just put it sort of on the top of that for now. And then all of these things just need to go to the op shop. Taking a look at the drawer now, it's pretty empty. I just have one more jumper in the wash that needs to go in there. And then over here, my jeans, my trousers, and then over on that side, all of the leggings. Everything feels like pretty refreshed, and I did just check in the laundry to see what I have in there. There's really not too much in there. I think I have like a couple of pajama pieces and that jumper that I mentioned. I think there was like 3 clothing pieces and 2 of them are kind of like maybes for the season. So I think that brings my total number of pieces at the moment to somewhere between 40 and like 43, I think. And that does include my jackets and my athleisure wear as well, all my leggings and stuff, which I don't actually really wear those in outfits too often. Obviously those 2 kind of more like run around chore skirts that I'm going to be wearing more so for at home as well. So yeah, the wardrobe is looking pretty lean at the moment. I did put away a couple of pieces into storage, mainly like some merino bits and a shearling jacket. You can kind of see my color palette at the moment at least is like white, navy, a little bit of black. There's like 1 forest green piece, I think, and then like blues as well, kind of like dipping into the denim tones, and then a couple of pink, pops of pink as well. And I really want to add in a little bit of red as well, so we'll see where I can get some sort of red color coming in as well. Now that I've sort of done the whole reset and everything has at least been audited, decluttered, reorganized, and a few things are still currently in the laundry, I think, but yeah, so we're mainly organized and it's feeling very streamlined, very clean in here, and I just wanted to take you through sort of the finished product. I'm a person who likes to hang a lot of my clothing because I just prefer to have everything sort of visually available to me. But other than that, I do have my other 2 drawers like you saw for my knitwear, which obviously I don't really like to hang on hangers in case it gets, you know, kind of out of shape, or sometimes it gets those weird like points in the shoulders if the if the hanger is too wide. And then other than that, also trousers. I have sort of played with like, you know, the hangers that have clips and hanging them up, and I just tend to get really impatient and annoyed with that way of doing things. I kind of just like to grab them out of a drawer and then like I just find it faster somehow to like roll them, fold them, roll them and put them back in a drawer. Most of the time it just works for me for them to be in the drawer, and then for pretty much anything else that's easy to just go on the hangers. Let's take a closer look. I don't really have that many clothes, you guys know, but I basically start by hanging like tops at the front. Oh my god, I hate the noise of these hangers squeaking. T-shirts, kind of longer sleeve t-shirts, and then I kind of move into skirts and dresses, and then into cardigans, jumpers and jackets at the back. So I kind of start with like lighter layers at the front and work my way back, and then loosely group it into colours within each category, sort of starting with the lighter at the front and then working into darker. Sometimes I feel like it would look nicer if I paired all of the light clothing together and all of the dark clothing together, but then my brain kind of gets jumbled up as to like, where are my skirts and my t-shirts? So I just prefer to keep them according to their types and categories kept together, and that makes it make sense for my brain anyway. I have plenty of space on this rail because I don't own that many things. So yeah, it's really clear for me to see everything, and it's all neatly organized, and then I can just quickly grab what I need and go. I also have my little shoe rack down here. My shoes live here. Obviously boots go on top because they are tall. Yes, and then my little kind of ballet flats and my Birkenstocks. And I usually have like a pair or sometimes two pairs of shoes like out by the front door as well. For instance, these were the shoes that I was wearing today, and they were right here by my front door. My drawers are all good here. Got my athleisure wear, my gardening skirts, my jeans, including obviously a pair I'm wearing today, and then my darker trousers there as well. These are all drawers that are Adam's above. Here is my knitwear drawer. So yeah, just a couple of jumpers. This pink one usually lives right there, and then a couple of lighter merino knits that I'm still using because it's springtime, so it's a little bit brisk still sometimes. I feel like as far as my accessories are concerned, I also have like a pretty small collection, and they're kind of just basically like scattered around the place. They either live between the bathroom and kind of here on top of the two chest of drawers. As far as my springtime wardrobe is concerned, I'm pretty happy with like what I have for the moment. Like even if I didn't buy anything for the rest of spring, I'm still fairly confident that I could put together like some good outfits. I don't mind outfit repeating, and the areas that I'm really trying to focus on more so now are, like I said before, underwear and pajamas, so that I can just feel really confident and comfortable in those two areas of my wardrobe, because I feel like that's like the self-care section of your wardrobe. And I've just realized like that's a part of my wardrobe that I have been neglecting as well. So definitely both of those need an update. I'm so grateful to Adam for taking the girls for a few hours, because I really needed so much time and space to really be able to knuckle down on this project and actually get it done. It's one of those things where you could possibly kind of like chip away at it little bit by little bit as well, but sometimes you just need to like grab everything out and do a complete overhaul, and that usually ends up taking like more time in like one big chunk. So anyway, so grateful to him. And yes, I'm so glad that I finally have it done. I feel like I'm like, whew, this big breath of fresh air going into the new season, and I'm really inspired to put together outfits, to welcome in new pieces if they happen to come my way. And if you guys made it this far into the marathon, thank you so much for watching. You guys are such superstars, honestly, and I don't know what I would do without you. I find this channel so much fun and just such a tonic, honestly. It's like my downtime. Thank you so much for being here again, and I will see you really shortly in my next one too. Okay, bye.